see if data is there. I just get to know what is data stealing. Just I have just taken an example of the grocery store. So after doing data analytics, I will just get to know, oh, what is data stealing. Oh, I'm making these losses. Oh, I'm making some profit on these products. That's it. That's it. That is data analytics. What is data science? Or I will use some machine learning algorithm also. Through that, I will predict if I purchase more of this product, I will make more profit. If I do not purchase this, I will make more losses. If it gives me solutions also, that, oh, I'm making losses on these products, or I'm making losses for this thing, so it will give solution to use this or do this thing or do this process to recover from the losses or to grow more sales. It is the basic difference between data analytics and data science. So let's me go to the second point. It enables the business identifying trends. This we have which I just explained. Tells me which product I'm gonna make profit, which product I'm gonna get loss, what is the solution, and the patterns and correlation between in data, and that leads to visual insights, which I've just explained. And that the third point is data science plays a crucial role in various industries, including healthcare, finance, marketing, and technology. So I've just given the example from the marketing, but let me give the example including health and finance. So in health, and suppose some person suppose let's take our example of hospital. So in hospital there is a database where the storage about the patients are there. He suppose a patient is, if I go to hospital, and I check to a doctor. So my all I get admitted to the hospital, to be precise. I get admitted to the hospital, and there so my whole information that, which doctor I am in, under which I am admitted, which room I am in, what are the medicines I am taking, what's my history, all should be collected in the database of the hospital. And not only my data, the data of the doctor also. How much patient are in his are admitted under his, how many patients are recovered, how many patients are suffering for different diseases. So how many patients are in other doctors, how many patients are, you know matlab, how many patients are not recovering, operating any problem, or how many or how many workers are also working apart from the doctors and the patients, the nurses and the ward boys and the many more that sweeper, or many more persons are also works in hospital. So in healthcare it is very important that database get the information about the patient, doctor, and the correlation between them. Suppose a database of suppose let's take a table of in a database like a doctor. So doctor have two three tables. So like patients, how many patients are under him, and the doctor, sub doctor. See, if a head doctor have four or five under junior doctor under him, that is also a table. So there is different. There is two relation between the patient and the doctors, and there is other table that operations, that how many operations that the doctor performed, and many more things. So this is a basic example of the healthcare. Healthcare. Let's move on to the second slide, which is the key skills in data science. What is the key skills in data science? So data science requires proficiency in programming language, or such as Python, R, and SQL. So for us, we're gonna use Python. We're gonna use Python for our learning, for our this journey, because it is a easy language. It is easy language. It is easy to learn, and it is easy to perform also. R is a bit tougher, so I will go with Python only. So it is easy to understand you, and it is easy to explain me. And SQL is also a very important thing. SQL is not a technically it is a programming language, but it's, I don't call it a programming language. It is a tool which we use to structure the data. There are two tools we basically more or less we use to structure data. It is Excel and SQL. So Excel and SQL are the two more things. What SQL does, just what SQL does, key it also creates a database, and it is much more easier to use. It's like write some codes, not exactly code, but type of codes, and you get your table structure. See, much more easier. And we're going to use Python language to learn data science, and the knowledge of statistics, mathematics, essential for analyzing, interpreting data effectively. So statistics and mathematics is really important. Statistics, mathematics, and mainly probability in mathematics. Probability is really important. Why probability is really important? Because on the basis of probability, see, in data analytics there is no need of probability, or there is a very less need of probability, but in data and science the probability is very important. Why? Because probability predicts the value. Suppose I am making losses in this some product I purchase, I have of selling some product, I'm making losses in continuous form. So if in continuous, the high how long it will take to to get in profit after doing the steps, that's calculated. That's where probability comes and do things for all. Or I purchase something, or if I am selling something at certain rate of profit, so how long I should sell that product to make this profit. Suppose I'm to scale the to scale the sales of particular product, I have added some discount on that. So how long I have to keep that discount to make some profits. So these are the one of the more little bit examples of the why probability is important. Mathematics is important, statistics is important, statistics is important. And now now the data visualization skill is a critical for presenting finding insights and in a clear and understanding manner. So if data visualization is just what you is presenting the way what you have gathered from the data, what you have analyzed, what you have studied from data in presenting to the world. So there's two things. One, which is a very important thing to present this, which is graphs. On the basis of graph, you're gonna tell that this is the analysis. This is the analysis I have done, or this is the analysis I'm doing. So this is after analyzing this data, I've gathered this information, which is showing this graph, which is showing this prediction. That is the graph. And one of the tool which is used to visualization is a Power BI. So Power BI is a dashboard. Many of you already know about this. It's a dashboard which on which we the information we get, or the insights we get from the after analyzing data, we just put into that, and just we go into visualization thing. We visualize what the information we got, result we got, we put in that, and we just it created a dashboard where we just where a normal human or a non-technical person also can see and understand, oh, this data is showing this, or this data is showing this. We're going to learn about this in the upcoming future and upcoming classes, in upcoming classes. So now the next point is machine learning application and deep learning. Machine learning, machine learning is a bit complex topic related to data science. I think it is in data science it is the most complex topic, or a tough topic, as far as I know. It is not a very tough, but in data science I think it is a tough topic. So machine learning is basically understanding the it is a tool or a method which you use to after let's take a simple example. Let's take a example of ChatGPT. How ChatGPT gives us answer. It analyzes our inputs, and according to that inputs, it gives the prediction of the answer. It's like that only. The machine learning is that only. The data answers we're gonna give, or we're gonna tell that predict this or predict that. It will act like that and predict the answer which I want. In upcoming classes, I will explain it clearly. We're gonna have a separate lecture for machine learning only. It is a vast topic, and it is a very important topic in data science. We're gonna learn about that. So the last topic of this PPT is data mining and data warehousing. Data mining is getting the data, is getting data or uh, getting see if we compare a database, unstructured database, it is unstructured data is a very big quantity. So data mining is arranging data properly, arranging data properly, or in a small boxes. If you're gonna need you need particular data, suppose like we have talked about doctors. So if data mining, so is the hospital is a big data set, and data through data mining we created a small table called doctor. So if we get want to know any information into doctor, suppose this patient is under which doctor, so we're gonna go on the doctor that we're gonna mining, I go on the particular doctor's table, and we're gonna get that. And what is data warehousing? So collection of after doing data mining, collection of meaning that table is called data warehouse. In the simple words, I will explain. It is storage. It is a storage. As the name says, it is a storage of structured data. In a most simplest language, it is a storage of a structured data. That's it. Now we just go to the next slide, which is data science process. So data science process. So the first point is data science process is a typically involve data collection, data cleaning, data data exploration, modeling, and interpretation of results. So let's take one at a time. So in a data science process, typically involves first of all data collection. Collection of data is very important. Like if you're gonna do any task, so first of all collect data, and collect data, you have to get data. That is the first important. And the second is data cleaning. Data cleaning is the making the data from unstructured data to a structured data. Structuring data is called data cleaning. But we clean data, we're gonna get them in the upcoming classes, which just is a first class. It's our first class, which just I just want to keep it in a simple and a very brief manner in all. And data exploration, which is research, analyzing data, and modeling, which is predicting the data, or predicting how it's gonna work or not work. That is modeling in a simple word, in a very simple word. And interpretation of results, the results we got, how we interpret that results. That is a so that yeah, that's it. And the second point, it follows a critical approach. Cyclical approach. Sorry for that. Where the finding from one step in front of the next step in the process. What is it really means is every step is connected with each other. So if you not gonna get so if you want data cleaning, first you have to collect data. If you're not going to collect data, you can't clean data. So every step is connected. So after data cleaning, that we explore data, that analyze, that we model, and that we get the result. So everything is connected with each other, not with each other, in a cyclic form. The third point is the goal of data process, the data science process is to extract meaningful insight and make data-driven decision. Is this as we already know? As we already know that through the data science, we're gonna get insight from data and make according to the data we're gonna make a decision of where to do this or this. As simple as that. So this is complete. Let's move on to the our next slide. Just a second. Uh, huh. So, tools and technology in data science. So, what are the tools and technology we're going to use in data science? So, the first point is data science utilizes a variety of tools and technology such as Jupyter Notebook, uh, such as Jupyter Notebook, Pandas, NumPy, Skitlearn, uh, uh, from data analysis and machine learning. So, so first of all, Jupyter Notebook. You can use Jupyter Notebook. It's a platform you can write code. So you can use Jupyter Notebook or you can use VS Code. I personally use Jupyter Notebook for data science. I think it is easier. It is more simpler to use Jupyter Notebook. I also prefer you to use Jupyter Notebook to write codes, and that what. So please install Jupyter Notebook, or I will tell you in the next class how to install it and what to do in the Jupyter Notebook. And I have made some projects or how gonna we can make a project. We will discuss in the upcoming classes. So Pandas and NumPy. Pandas and NumPy is a library. What is a library? Library is a kind of stored in a simple language. Just a uh, stored tools or things we gather from. Suppose uh, suppose we're gonna use some, I think, some numerical value or related to that thing. Sorry, just a second. Sorry for, yeah. So sorry for that. So pandas numpy is a library which we use in mainly in data analysis. Data analysis, panda and numpy both are used to analyze data. It helps us to analyze data. We're going to discuss panda and numpy in the upcoming future, and the skitlearn also in detailed manner. First of all, but just keep in mind pandas and numpy are the library. Just think. And Jupyter Notebook is the platform we're going to use as a platform where we're going to write the code in Python. Okay. The next point is big data technologies like Hadoop and Stack are used to process and analyze data set, large data set efficiency. So Hadoop is a tool we I used to analyze big data set. So big analyzing. So if you want a small data set, it's much more easier to analyze. You have to use simple code for analyzing very big data set, the example of a hospital, a big hospital. Suppose if you have a small data set of a small hospital, you don't need Hadoop or any Spark or anything. You just analyze. You can normally just analyze data with some codes. But if you have such a big data set, like if you heard a name of hospital called Medanta, it's a very big hospital. So for that kind of data set, we're gonna use Hadoop or any large data set. The third point is data visualization tool like Power BI, Tableau. See, I have already discussed with you Power BI. Power BI and Tableau are the similar thing, but I'm gonna teach you Power BI, which is it is much more easier to understand. It is much more simpler to visualize. I will teach both of it, but if I prefer anything, I prefer Power BI. So these are tools which is used data visualization. Data visualization is very important. Okay. So let's just move on to the next slide. So data science techniques. Data science employs various techniques such as machine learning, deep learning, natural language processing, NLP, and predictive analysis. Predictive analysis is related to probability only. Predictive analysis. You analyze the data and predict the what is the future outcome will be. What is going to be the future outcome? The machine learning algorithms like regression, classification, clustering, reinforcement learning are used to build and predict models. These are the things we're gonna learn in upcoming classes or in the next month. Or it is a very vast topic we're gonna learn in next month. But for this month in February, we don't learn machine learning that much. We're gonna use just touch that topic in the upcoming in the next month. Probably we're gonna learn about machine learning in deeply. So just get a brief idea related to this. Deep learning techniques, deep learning techniques such as neural network are used to complex pattern recognition. So neural network is one thing. I'll just teach you about CNN, which is closed neural network. or the nearest neural network. So in that thing, if you gonna just arrange a similar kind of photo, or a similar kind of thing. I mean, a similar kind of thing. See, if to predict in machine learning, I'll just explain it like this only. In machine learning, if you want to just train data first, if you're gonna get the result, you're gonna train data. See, if you're gonna upload a photo on ChatGPT and ask it, a photo of a dog, and ask it, what is it? It is an animal. It is a dog. Is a cat. So after analyzing photo, and it will give, it is a dog. How it knows it is a dog? So how it knows it is a dog? So before we have to train the data, train the our machine learning, which is tell we're gonna show him lots of pictures that see pictures like this is dog. So dogs have 2 ears, two eyes, four legs, and it is shaped like this, and do this thing. So or explaining the future, sorry, feature of the dog, and telling that it is a dog. And similarly we're gonna explain, oh, this is a small thing, and this is also two eyes, but four legs, but instead of doing bow bow, it do meow meow, and it is a cat. So it is we're gonna first train that our machine our machine we our model to predict the proper result. It is I'm explaining a very brief. If you don't understand, no worries, I'll explain in the upcoming classes. I'll explain in the upcoming classes in deeply. Let's move on to the our next lecture, which is core research issue and interactions. First of all, you can see here, making making data trustable and usable. How can we trust data that this data is correct, or we're going to perform an analysis? So the most important thing is data and data cleaning. What is data cleaning? As we already discussed, it's making a data from us unstructured to or structured, or structuring unstructured data is called data cleaning. It's as simple as that. Now the second point, sampling. So sampling is, suppose a big chunk of data is there. You're gonna just take a small cut of data, or suppose in our homes, when our mom is cook rice. So she checks, she after some time, she put the rice on the heat with the water. She checked with this key, the rice is cooked or not, that is cooked or not. That is called sampling. Taking a small portion from a big data chunk, and testing it is for performing correct or not. If it's performing correct, it is right. It is right or not. Second is data. Yeah. Now, big data management. What is big data management? It is used in a large data set, like data lake, batch and online access platforms. So data lake is like data warehouse. So data mining, if you get data mine and store the chunks of the mine data, then you gather a chunk. And if you store that chunk in a warehouse, that is called data warehouse, calling a small data mining chunks. And lots of data warehouse makes a data lake. Data lake is much bigger than data warehouse. If you gather some more data warehouse, it is going to be data lake. Second is batch and online access and platforms. What is means is it is accessible to everyone, or everyone in a simple language. I will explain. Simpler language I will explain. It is accessible to everyone, which is which are the persons who are working on the data. It should be accessible to everyone. And yeah, this is the modeling and analysis, model and method for data lakes, unsupervised classification, and AI. So these are the points we're gonna learn in the future. I will explain there only. There's no point explaining this here, but just get to know these are the points we have to learn. The data visualization, visualization, data visualization for where audience, data visualization for data exploration, open data technologies. I have already discussed you about data visualization, why visualization is important, what we're gonna do with data visualization, and many more things related to this one. So in the on the third day on the third lecture, which is on I think 4th of Feb, we're gonna study only about data. What is data? How is data doing? Everything about data. So we're gonna learn there only. So data scientist. What is data scientist? So, what is data scientist? This is the basic thing I've guided for you. It is the sixth job in the 21st century. They find a story about extracting knowledge, and not reporters. Data scientist is a key relation of opportunity, and these scientists do this. This is the basic thing why you should learn data science and why you should become data science. It is one of the most interesting job you're gonna get. So this is a basic thing. If I will share the PPT with you, if you find anything important, if you can check out the PPT in very easily, or if you're gonna find know something out, just see the PPT. You can check also. I will share this PPT also. Yeah. So career opportunity in data science. Data science offer a wide range of career opportunity, including data scientist, data analytics, machine learning engineer, business intelligence, the business intelligence analyst, data engineer, big data engineer, etc. So these are the very much career opportunities you're gonna get. You just not gonna become a data scientist. You have much more option. You can go data analytics, which is much more popular nowadays also. I have worked as data analytics too in a few months before. So data analytics, machine learning engineer is very fascinating job. Business analytics is very good. You're gonna get after completing this course or after becoming a data scientist yourself, you're gonna get a wide range of opportunities. A wide range of opportunities. So demand of data science professionals is high across industry, leading to competitive salaries and career advantage opportunities. Yeah, you're gonna have much more uh, salary expectation after doing the data science also, because it has high demand. A skilled data scientist can be really good, and including yourself also. That might be you also. So, continuous learning and upskilling is essential and staying relevant in the rapidly evolving data science field. So, it is very important to upskill yourself or learn new things. Every day in market, a new technology, a new things coming up. So, if you're gonna learn that upskilling thing, you will learn new technologies and get applied to the data science. You will grow much more also. Or if you gonna upskilling is really important. If you're not gonna upskill, or if you're not gonna keep ready with the or play or be so be uh, I think uh, what is the word? I'm not getting that word properly, but I mean, be in the market or learning new things, you will gotta get behind from all the newcomers becoming this field. Is the basic thing. So just not got an opportunity, you also got some challenges also in data science. So what are the challenges you're gonna get? So one of the challenges is data science fears challenges such as data quality issue, data clean, unstructured data or messy data. It is really lack of domain expertise, and scalability of algorithm. These are the some of the main challenges you're gonna get in data science. And handling unstructured data. Unstructured data, I've already told you, handling unstructured data is really bad. Ensuring the data privacy and keeping up with technology. So data privacy is very important. If you have someone's data and you don't handle it properly, it might got leaked. So data handling is very important. After touching data handling is very important. So overcoming these challenges requires collaboration, innovation, deep understanding of both technical and business aspect of data science. So not you can overcome this challenge, but following this is collaboration is really important. you only don't know the everything. You have to collaborate with the person, with the other person which have more expertise on something. Suppose you have expertise on data cleaning, other have some expertise on data cleaning. If you both collab, you're gonna get much more good product or good output if you're gonna work alone also, rather than working alone. So collaboration and innovation is really important. Innovation is finding new methods or finding new tools or to do the work, finding new tools or new opportunity. Innovation can open new opportunities also for you. So future of data science. What is the future of data science? So the future of data science is promising with sorry, advancement in artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, and big data analysis. The future of data science is really good. I think it is really good. After adding machine learning and deep learning, the variety just the I don't use the word variety, but the opportunity or the sorry, I am the short of what kind of thing I am doing to. But yeah, you make it, just know you're gonna get much more opportunity data science. Data science will continue to play a crucial role in driving innovation, optimizing process, and solving complex problems across industry. Data science also solve the complex problem which a normal human are unable to solve through machine learning. With the help of machine learning. See, that is a difference. There is one more difference in data analytics and data science. Data analytics only analyze data and give you insight. Data science also has to solve that problem. What we get, suppose we get data, analyzing data, we get some problems. Data science just solve that problem, and through its to the machine learning algorithm or the models which have used. The complex problem also, which is much more tougher if you're gonna try to solve by ourselves. Machine learning helps us to do that. And as data becomes more evident and the field of data science will evolve to meet growing demand and data driven insights. I think you're right. So let's we talk about data science life cycle. What is data science life cycle? In the next lecture, our whole focus are going to be this topic. This is going to our next lecture, data science life cycle. I'm going to explain the data science life cycle in a 1 hour lecture next, which is tomorrow. First of all, let me just brief the topics. So just briefly explain you the topics which we gonna learn tomorrow, which is business requirement. What is the requirement of our what is the requirement we gonna get? What is the requirement of the business? Suppose I already talked about the grocery store example, business requirement. So the requirement I was facing was I want to know the purchase, what is which product I have to purchase more to get more profits or scale my business. That is a business requirement. Then the data equation. I will gather data set and then I will gather data set. Then the data equation is really important. Then data processing means data cleaning, handling data, making unstructured data into structured data, and many more things. Then data ensuring, then sorry, modeling. It's modeling creation. Are we gonna create a model where we put our data and get the solutions? Validation, prediction, and development. Tomorrow I'll explain you a very detailed and in a very detailed in a detailed manner tomorrow. I will just brief the topic. Okay, and yeah, it is a roadmap. So it is a roadmap of data science. First, we're gonna learn the mathematics and statistics with more or less in this month. Then we're going to learn Python, then SQL, then data wrangling, data visualization, machine learning, and soft skill. SQL, Python, SQL, Python, data wrangling, data visualization. Till this, it is very important. After the machine learning is also important, but this is the core of till machine learning is the core of data science. First, we is going to start with mathematics and statistics. But mathematics, I mean, it will start from 7th of Feb. I will start teaching mathematics. But before that, I will teach what is data, what is life cycle of the data science, and what is data. Everything about data I will going to explain on the day after tomorrow. I will explain what is everything about data structure, unstructure, how do we structure, what the process we can do for structuring data, and everything about it. So yeah, just I will just end my